Hey there, everybody. Happy Saturday evening to you. It is the final day of January. We are starting a new week. We're starting a new month. And my goodness, we have a lot of exciting things to look forward to. One of them, of course, Super Bowl Sunday, just about a week away. And you know what? California is doing what California does best, and it looks like at this point, still a week out, we'll fine tune it, but it looks like we're going to see pleasant, warm conditions in Santa Clara next Sunday, of course, for the Super Bowl as the Seahawks take on the Patriots. So we will look forward to that. Another thing we are counting down is the start of the Olympics. Our King 5 team just arrived in Milan. Chris Egan sent me this photo from the Duomo. My goodness, blue sky, some fair weather clouds, a really nice day there in Milan. Chris, if you want me to tag along, I will happily come join. What a beautiful day in Italy. Our crew will, of course, be out there for the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks as the Olympics continue. Here are a couple looks on around the sound on this Saturday evening. Bellingham, Everett, Seattle, Tacoma. The sun has set, so it's dark out there, but everybody is seeing pretty mild conditions. And of course, we've officially seen a full week now of 5 p.m. sunsets. Our sunset is just about 5:10 p.m. I believe, right around now. So yeah, it's that time of the year when we get a little extra daylight each day, a couple extra minutes added. Here's a look at our observed temperatures from Saturday. Did you notice that it felt warmer out there? We saw temperatures in the 50s, upper 50s. In fact, Bremerton got up to 58 degrees. Chehalis actually clocked in 63 degrees, mid 50s along the coast. So close to record-breaking temperatures. Seattle, Olympia, Bellingham, those records are closer to 50 and 60 degrees, or closer to 60 degrees. So I don't believe we've hit any records, but we'll keep an eye on that now that the sun has set and we get our official record reports from the National Weather Service. So we'll keep an eye on that and keep you updated if that changes. But at this point, we came close to some records. I don't think we broke any records. And as we look forward, we are going to see a pretty big change in the forecast from dry and warm weather today to wet and a little bit cooler weather tomorrow. We'll hold on to rain chances for the next 2 days, and then actually into this upcoming week, we are settling back into a warm period that is going to bring some nice sunshine by the end of the week. Let's look at the big picture setup here, and then we'll dive in a little deeper and get closer. So as of right now, we have this pretty big low that's spinning over the Pacific, and this is going to bring 2 rounds of rain the next 2 days. So Sunday and Monday are going to be very similar, starting with a rainy pattern and then tapering off. So Sunday morning, Sunday's daytime hours, we have some showers. We'll get another push on Monday, and then actually Tuesday and beyond, we'll see dry weather and the sun will even come out as we head into the end of this week. So rain for the next 2 days, and then we'll dry out. Now let's zoom it in and we'll take a closer look at that, look at the fine-tuned forecast. Here we are on Saturday night, and we're staying dry around the sound, so your Saturday night plans should stay dry. We will start to see some showers sneak in along the north coast as early as later on Saturday night, but it'll take a little bit of time before it fills in. So 3 a.m. here, a couple light showers could sneak in. It looks like the period of widespread rain, which actually could be moderate to heavy at times, is going to be Sunday morning. So if you're heading out anywhere Sunday morning, 7 a.m. here, do be ready for a wet drive from the north all the way down to the south. Everybody in Puget Sound is going to be feeling these wet conditions for your Sunday morning. Into the afternoon, this is daytime hours, 11 a.m. here, still holding on to some rain, but it's not as widespread and it's not as heavy. That pattern continues into the evening as well. 7 p.m. here, same thing, still some light rain out and about, but the widespread rain is going to be in the morning. Then we follow that same pattern on Monday. This is Monday morning, 6 a.m. here. Looks like we'll start to see some rain along the Olympic Peninsula and coast first, and then by our late morning hours, it fills in. This is 9 a.m. Widespread rain once again. It doesn't look as heavy on Monday morning as what we're expecting on Sunday morning, but still widespread light rain. Could see some pockets of moderate rainfall with the exception of this rain shadow that is going to set up, keeping us a little bit on the drier side at Seattle up to Everett and then into our islands as well. So that is the rain for widespread chances. We taper off by Monday afternoon, couple light showers stick around, but then by Tuesday we are drying things out and we're saying goodbye to rain chances for the rest of the work week. An hourly breakdown of your Sunday shows that there's the heavy rain earlier in the morning morning. It tapers off. We could even see the sun coming out later on the afternoon, holding on to a few spotty showers though. Temperatures going from the mid 40s into the mid 50s, so about 10 degrees of diurnal change, that daily change, highs to lows. So this says Seattle and this says Sunday, but really this could be true for everybody Sunday and Monday. Those are going to be very similar days as far as those rain chances are concerned. Here's a look at your expected highs for Sunday. We're looking at low to mid 50s across western Washington, so still a little bit warmer than normal for this time of year, but a little bit cooler than what we felt on Saturday. Saturday was the warmest we'll get for the next couple days. Let's talk about rain. Now that we're wrapping up the month of January, it's been a little bit of a ping pong match. We've seen periods of wet weather, extremely wet weather, in fact, is how we started the month. And then we had a 2-week dry spell. We got drenched a little bit this last week, and now we're welcoming back rain chances. Of course, that's with the new month in February. But as we take a look at our January month in review, we are technically behind schedule. I'm not surprised by this because we went a good 2 weeks without rain, but just as a reminder, we typically would see anywhere from 4 to upwards of 7 inches. It depends on your area, but Bellingham's average month for this time of the year for January for rain is about 4 1/3. SeaTac a little more than 5 1/2. Olympia closing in on 8 inches is normal, but we've only seen a little more than 4 inches in all of those areas. So Bellingham's down about 1/3 of an inch, so not quite as drastic there. SeaTac is down about 1.5 inches, and Olympia is down about 3 1/3. So yeah, rain is behind normal, and with that as well, it's relatively warmer. When we do get rain, a lot of it is falling as rain everywhere, even in the mountains. Here's a look at Mount Rainier on this Saturday night. A little bit of daylight left out there. You can see that the parking lot is bare, of course. No new snow in the last couple of days. It's been too warm for that. Our snow levels were really on the rise. We do have some snow there on the side of the parking lot, but our snow levels have just been too high. We haven't seen the good snow that we need. We will drop snow levels down a little bit Sunday into Monday, so places like Stevens Pass, Baker, some of those higher elevations could absolutely get a little bit of snow Sunday and Monday. That'll be the best opportunity for them. But Snoqualmie Pass at 3,000 feet, it's going to be a lot harder to get snow. That being said, this last week, our snow levels were same thing, around 4,000 to 5,000 feet. But in the early morning hours, when we did have moisture coming in and we were very cold still, we were below freezing, that was when Snoqualmie Pass actually was able to tap into a couple inches of snow. So here's to hoping that that happens again this week, Sunday and Monday. We do have the precipitation moving in our early morning hours, so we absolutely could see the likelihood of that. But unfortunately, it's just not a great snow season. And then, of course, we'll dry things out, like I said, into the end of the week, and with that, warm things up. So we'll say goodbye to snow chances by the end of the week. Let's talk about percentage of normal. This is a map the USDA puts out. Percentage of normal. This is where we should be for this time of year. We're down. All of these red areas are less than 50% of where we should be for this time of the year. So everybody is hurting snowpack wise. So I wish we were expecting a pattern change, but at this point it feels like spring out there, and we see that reflected in our 7-day forecast. Yeah, we have some colder temperatures. That we have that shot of Sunday into Monday. We'll maybe get a little bit of snow. A couple inches would be lovely, but we need a couple feet of snow. We need to really cool things down. We need to really bring in some strong storms and bring multiple feet of snow to do some damage and make up for lost time, because we're not seeing that by the end of this week. We're really going to warm things up. It'll be beautiful. We'll have nice sunshine. It'll be comfortable. Temperatures near 60 degrees, but unfortunately not great news for our snowpack. So that's something we'll continue to keep an eye on. But for now, we will, I guess, enjoy the sunshine while we can, or when we can, by the end of the week. Of course, we have to get through these rain chances first. That was your extended forecast. Be sure to stay with the King 5 weather team as we bring you the very latest.